Ooh, it rained all night. Whoa. Meatball gets to wear. He finally gets to wear his brand new raincoat. Right. Truthfully, I don't know when the live stream ended. It looked like on my laptop there was a hiccup in the internet. Did we not passing something right? Come on. We do this every morning. We do our morning walks. We go live and we just talk about anything. And yeah, so I do a live stream. It starts usually around 9 o'clock, all the way through all day and all through the night. It's just whatever I pick. It's last night it was the NASA space station moonwalk, the Christmas. What's that? I was gonna do the train, the Norway train, but I started it, but the Gamblers Unknown and a couple other people, and they were saying, yeah, that's copyrighted when they have their water drop on there. So I don't want to get in trouble for stealing content. Because once it has a water drop on it, it means you can get in trouble for using it, and I don't want to. So what I'm doing is a live stream all day and all night for us, so I can build hours. So I got 3,000 hours I gotta put in. So I'll just run the live stream. But in the mornings, for the first 30 to 45 minutes, I'll just come and have an actual real conversation with you guys live. Usually it's just me walking, doing our morning walk with the dog. How did everybody sleep last night? I hope everybody slept pretty good. What's up? What do you see? What do you see, Nima? What do you see? And then when he sees something or he knows something, his ears go straight up. And I'm following Paris Hilton, the heiress of the Hilton hotels. She got married, she has a kid and all that now. She don't talk like a baby no more. But I guess now she cooks and bakes. That's her new thing. I guess she got I swear that thing. They change. Their looks change. Their face change. Besides their body change, but I noticed their looks change. Their face change. And it's kind of weird and kind of neat at the same time. Good, but it's gonna be the weather person's on the opposite. Yeah, ooh, they cut that tree down. About time. Yeah, I was trying to log back into the spear, that round dome, whatever the hell it's called, the spear, and the camera's still offline. Sad, because I just like to run it just like that. But last night I did the space station, the spacewalk. I was all over the place yesterday, from Italy to Big Bear to Yeah, so it's back to the thing. It's really weird. As you know, you see these celebrities for a long time, and once they have a child, basically sort of stays the same. And her DJ name. There's a girl. There's be a good. If I could. I might go get the book just to. You know what? No. The next time I go into Palm Springs, I'm gonna go to. They have one of the last places that still has the Palm Desert Mall has Barnes and Noble. Why Mix Mac is looking for her. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Man, it just rained, guys. You guys all driving through like a bat out of hell. Why is this transmission unstable due to a weak net? Something. Hopefully, Meatball, stop. You better go doo-doo. Let's see how this works. What happened to the chat? There it is. Yeah, Walden Books. How's the feed now? Because it was saying a weak signal. Is it better now? I took it off the Wi-Fi. I keep on forgetting to do that. Someone was, I think somebody was telling me to do that. Walden Books, Barnes and Noble. What is that? This is, I'm going to tell you guys right now, there's going to be an accident right here because these people just come down, flying down that hill. Actually, he's slowing down, but in the mornings, I've seen people fly. They don't stop. Oh, he's a worker. Meatball got his raincoat on. Good morning, Spirit. So it's better not buffering? Okay. So that's what I got to remember to do, is take it off the Wi-Fi. Or no Christmas lights. No lights here. Dang, dude, I'm like getting warm. Shit, I don't even have a scarf on. Oh, hold on, Meatball. Let's see how. It's 52 degrees and I'm kind of warm. I only got the sweatshirt on and a jacket. Let's see. I don't think the guy's gonna be working too much today. It's raining. Yeah, Meatball, he got this is. We were trying to get him a yellow one, but they didn't have a yellow one. But the damn jacket slides to side to side. Where's the security guard? I think he got in trouble because he got caught. Well, I caught him a couple times sleeping in there. When are they gonna get done with this park for the neighborhood? They're gonna fill that hole with something. Blue, how was your day today? Casey Keck, what's your plans for the day? I know you guys are like 2 or 3 hours ahead of me. What's wrong? What's wrong? What do you smell? There's nothing here to smell. There is nothing there. It's just rainwater. Let's fix your jacket. I think we gotta put this on a little tighter. Oh, you got a little hole there. I could put your harness on. I think it'd go better with your harness. Detailing, times it could be busy when it's sunny outside or there's a party they want to go to. But if it's raining like this, no. I do get people who want the interior cleaned, like there's mud or whatever the situation happened in the interior, or a milkshake or whatever, coffee spilt, or just to have the interior cleaned. So I stay busy. So I don't usually, unfortunately, I can't use my helpers because the interior is just very easy. Interior takes me about an hour and a half to do. Come on, Meatball. This guy has to ride in the middle of the road here. I need to wrap gifts. I need to wrap Christmas presents today. I haven't wrapped anything yet. You haven't wrapped no presents? Neither are we. Ooh, I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna get Miss Smack. I know there's this makeup palette that she been looking at. Oh, when she was taking a shower, I took her phone and I looked through her stuff and I took a snapshot of it. Shit, I mean, these makeup palettes are expensive. They're like 70 to 100 bucks. Yeah, it's very easy cleaning. The only thing that's like really, sometimes like after Christmas still asks me to bring it in. Can we get a quick clean? I went to a Christmas party and like you'll find stuff in there. Like, you know, like crumbs and spilt drinks. You could smell they were drinking in the car. Sometimes there's some, not to be gross, but some identify what the hell is that on the seat. You have an idea what it is, but you don't want to think what it is. That's on the car seat. That's why we wear rubber gloves. I remember there's one story time here. I remember there's one person, it was like the filthiest, the most disgusting out of all the cars I've ever detailed. He was trying to sell it. It was at a Isuzu rodeo too. This fool thought he was gonna get like $2,000 for it. So he rednecked that son of a bitch up like on the outside, but the inside he wanted me, hey, can you detail the inside? I said, yeah, I could detail it. And I looked in it. This was the most expensive detail I ever did on the car. For cleaning the inside, I charged him almost over $300 for it. It was so filthy. It had like, he must go to the shooting range, gun shells everywhere. He was a smoker. I don't know what the fuck he did for work. What did he do for work? I don't even know what the hell he did for work. I know he worked, I think, for a hospital or something like that. Oh shit, coyote. See it? That's a small one. He's running. And he had tons of sunflower seeds, so many. I took out a bucket, literally like the size of not the Home Depot, but you know when you would take your kids to the beach and those little buckets you take to the beach with them so they can play in the sand? A bucket and a half of sunflower seeds. And there was so much crap in there, her makeup, his stuff, and I kid you not. And he was kind of like, because he worked so much long hours, he wouldn't go home, so he used to live in like, he had like he would sleep in the back. I don't know how anybody slept because it had a funky smell in there, and it was so dirty. It was smelly. Coke cans. Trust me, I made 20 bucks just off the aluminum cans and bottles that were in there on the recyclable. I told him, I asked him if he wanted. He said, "Oh no, throw them away." I said, "That shit, that's money." Here's our aerial view, everybody. Gotta look around, make sure any more coyotes floating around. As you guys just saw, this is the second time. And so the seats were so stained. It took me 2.5 days to clean this vehicle. It took me just in the interior alone a day. I had to pull the seats out, scrub them down, power wash them, steam clean them like over and over. I had to do the driver's seat over 40 times. I had to clean it. Passenger seat, it had to been a lot. The back seats were not as bad as the front seats. The carpet was so filthy. I mean, every time I cleaned it, it had, oh my god, like smelly feet in it. And so as I was pulling out the seats, let's see. Sorry to be gross first thing in the morning. I found 3 used condoms, packages of condoms, cigarette box, a pregnancy test that was positive. I made sure I gave that, I zip tied that, you know, not zip tied up in a Ziploc bag, and I put it back in this little small box. I give them everything that I found in their car, you know, and all the bullet shells, because he said, "Oh, can you save the bullet shells?" Because I guess they reuse the shells or whatever the situation. And I gave it back to him and shit like that. So and afterwards he goes, "Oh my god, it looks like brand new. It smelled so good." I had to use cologne. I had to spray cologne in there and let it sit in there because the car it didn't smell right. I've never smelled a car that, especially after it was clean, it stunk so bad afterwards. I almost pulled the carpet out, but I just cleaned and cleaned. I pulled the dash apart to clean. It was so dusty and stuff like that, you know. Scrubbed the interior so much because he smoked in there. There were cigarette butts all over. There was so much cigarette butts. Like I said, he looked like he was like almost living in there, but he said he was his everyday car. He was going to restore it to be an off-road vehicle. He actually had the big ass bald ass tires on it. It was 4-wheel drive. I said, "How much you want for this?" "Oh, $2,000, but I'll settle with $1,500 because I just put a new water pump in it." I said, "Oh, all right. Well, where's that thing?" I cleaned the engine and everything like that. You know, I did a full-on detail too. I just cleaned the engine just for the shits and giggles because I was looking at it. I end up saying, I tell you what. So he put it on the market. Nobody was going for it. Nobody was going for it. He needed new ball joints. And I went back to him and he goes, he was asking me if I could just detail the outside. And I just said, "Yeah." I said, "I tell you what, I'll give you $1,000 cash right now." "Oh, I don't know. Can I get 15? I said, "Dude, the blue book's not even 15. I said, when I started up, there's this ticking noise, which is Isuzu Rodeos. It was notorious. You had to use even if you used the good oil, this ticking, you had to use a thicker oil. And I was wondering why. And he goes, I said, "Can he pass smog?" "Well, I got it to pass smog." I heard charcoal in the bags pull a lot of yeah, they do. And so I was wondering, you know, we were going over and he goes, "Yeah, I use this oil. It's like the cheapest." I said, "Well, that's kind of heavier than it's supposed to be." And it had over 100,000 miles on it. Original engine. Had he replaced the water pump, spent about $500 on that, which is he could have done it himself. The valve cover heads were leaking. One side was leaking. I said, "Why didn't you do that when everything was off?" So I was going through the car and I said, "Why are you using such heavy oil?" "Well, if I use the regular oil, it leaks oil. So if I use the thick oil," so I said, "You know, give me a day with it. Let me tinker around with it for a day." So it had a squeak when you set it up. I didn't tighten the belts up, so I tightened the belts up. I put some of that, what is that, Lucas in it. The ticking went away. So I tell you, that's why I went back to him. I said, "I tell you what, I have $1,000 right now. Nobody's gonna give you $2,000, $1,500 for this." It needs new ball joints. It needs, and I have a strong suspicion it will not pass smog. Well, I got it to pass. I said, yeah, I know. I looked at this receipt. You had to go back 3 times. So I don't know what kind of rigging they did to it, but I know it's not gonna pass smog. So I'll give you $1,000. So his wife came down and she was a fucking ball buster. Just take it and get rid of it. His registration was coming up in 3 months. Oh, there's the crack into the sun, you guys. Let's see. Did we get it? Okay, that's the best I can do. It's if you do a video on detailing a car, that would be a hit. I've done those and I've done those in the past. I posted it. Nobody, maybe 1 or 2 people watches it. No, I did a live on a car show. Only like 4 or 5 people came to it, and I heavy advertised it. Nobody showed up for that. It kind of pisses me off. Truthfully, I'm going to tell you guys, serious. Sometimes I see other people doing something similar. They have about 40 to 50 to 100 people in there to see someone walk around, talk nonsense. And I'm not talking about jaywalking. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about other channels. And everybody's engaged in the conversation. I do something similar, or I did something similar, and I get maybe 4 or 5 people in there. And so I've done a couple of car detailing, not even a comment, not even a like on it. I just took them off because it pisses me off. The car show, I had done one of the last car show I did, and there was people in the live chat, you know, and I appreciate them. They're my hardcores like you guys are. I always go into, thank you, I appreciate it. I did the one with the cycling race, the Tour of Palm Springs, to show everybody because everybody was asking what's cycling about. You should do a cycling video. You should do a cycling video. Well, I did a cycling video, and your ass didn't even show up, or liked it, or even watched it. Then when you asked about it, when I said, "Oh, I didn't see it, I forgot," I don't see how you forgot, because I DM'd everybody. I DM'd you. So yeah, I don't want to get started on that one. But so anyway, so his wife came down, and she was a big ball buster. Look, just take it, whatever he's on. I want to get rid of it. The registration's coming up. So I drew up a contract. I just said, okay, I'm buying your car as is, and you're stating it will pass smog. So I put it like that in writing, like that. And so I bought it. I did a complete full detail on it. I learned how to remove with the iron on. I'm glad I found that on YouTube. Yeah, I learned a lot from YouTube and TikTok on detailing. And then so I gave him $1,000. It had a cracked windshield. I paid $80 for a new windshield, $100 for used tires, and whatchamacallit, did I put a new battery? I don't know if I put a new battery in it or not. I don't think I did. But it was like a total investment after purchase. It was a $200 investment. I did it, did a full detail, drove it around. I was gonna go get it smogged, and guess what? It didn't pass. It needed a new catalytic converter. So when I was telling about, oh, it passed last time, I said, okay, well, you said it would pass. And so I said, so I was thinking about it, and I was looking it up. I said, you know what? I flipped it. I put it on Craigslist. This kid over here, like this, he wanted it. I sold it for, remember, it was a $1,200 total investment. I turned around and flipped it for $2,500 after I detailed it, touched up some of the luggage rack that had rust spots on it. I touched up, repainted it, put the KC's lights back on it the right way, rewired some of the wiring because it was half-ass wiring. Wire was just hanging down, and cleaned it all up. And I told him it may not pass smog. I think it may need a new catalytic converter, supposedly. I'm not sure. I told him exactly. I said, you need to use this brand of oil. If you don't, it starts ticking, and it's just normal for the Isuzu. I brought them like that. I gave them the book I bought for it, how to fix things. All the lights work. The KC lights work. And the kid says, okay. I said, so why don't you, we went for a drive on. I let him drive. I said, it says that Maine new, I don't know that, they may need new ball joints. And he goes, I could do that. I said, but again, I may need a new Cadillac converter. I went to go get it smogged, and it didn't pass smog. So when I'm selling this to you, I'm writing this in this contract right here. It may or may not pass smog. You're taking full responsibility. There's no, oh, call me back a week later, I don't want it. He goes, oh, no, I got plans for it. This kid here rosed it up, made a yee, not a yee truck, I call them yee trucks, put big old fat tires, modified that thing, and he goes out and races the damn thing. One of those 4x4 things. So I made a good profit off of it. But thank you. We got some sun. The sun rose. Yeah, that was that. And then I told the guy, I said, hey, just let you know I'm sold it. I gave the guy the pink slip. Good morning, Yoshi. Good morning. Just stop in real quick to have a great day. Thank you. Hey, I am in your lives. I am watching your lives, and I'm doing other different lives at the same time. But pretty cool at the Coronado Island. I like that. Your 12 days of Christmas. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming to my lives. I do this every morning, Yoshi. Every morning at around 6:30, 6:35, I do about a 30-minute walk and chat. Trying to build those hours, pal. Yeah. So the guy says, well, how much you sell it for? I told him I sold it for, I told him I only sold it for $2,000. He just gave me the like what? But I only sold it to you. I said, yeah, I know, but you sold me a piece of junk. I had to invest in it. Well, how much was your total investment? I said, well, if you want to get frank, I only invested $200 in it, but I had to clean the inside, I had to clean the outside, paint correction, everything like that to make the vehicle drive worthy. Hey, and if you guys don't know Yoshi Slots, check out Yoshi Slots. Right now they're doing their 12 days of Christmas, and every Saturday morning they go on their, I think they're on TikTok for around 10:30. Then they go live for a couple hours on YouTube. They are known as the Gambling Family. Sister Yoshi, Yoshi and Mama Yoshi. They're always a blast to watch. When they're on, I'm always usually detailing cars. Yeah, we do this every morning, Yoshi. He got his raincoat on today. But yeah, so I took that money and invested in more detailing stuff. But yeah, the guy was pretty pissed because I needed him to sign off on the, like, if he would get a notice that the car was sold, because I didn't even transfer from the DMV. I didn't do any of the transferring yet. I only kept the car for like 3 weeks. And right when I bought it too, there was one time I was going to Soboba in it. No problem, bro. Stop in any time. I appreciate it. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Whatchamacallit, I was driving to Soboba, me and Miss Mac and her mom when she was alive. We were going to Soboba. I said, why do I smell gas? Every now and then we get a smell of gas. So the next morning I went to go check it out. I had to replace a fuel line. And actually it was the rubber part on it, so it was really easy. And I actually had that in my garage. But yeah, Isuzu Rodeo 4-wheel drive. And I bet you when I first bought it, I took it right up to those hills, and I went out, me and my kids went 4-bying a few times. I had a blast 4-wheel driving. Plus the Yoshis post every single day a casino, some kind of casino action. Yo, Yoshi, you gotta check out the one of my walks before. It has the thumbnail has a hot air balloon. I was going for my morning walk. The hot air balloon had technical difficulties. Bounced off of the wall. I didn't catch that, but it had to make an emergency landing in the middle of the street here. Yeah, we try to get the sunrise every morning. But yeah, so that's why I don't really do videos on car detailing. I do it on my TikTok. I believe it or not, on my TikTok, I get more views and more good comments on my TikTok when I post those videos on TikTok. I do have my celebrity lookalike SoCal Richard Rawlings Instagram. I get a lot of views on that when I post them over there. You know, I used to show pages like before and after, and I get a lot of views or comments on when I put it on my Facebook. Now I have 2 Facebook accounts. I was Rockin' Rocco, then I got my personal account, Rocco. What a beautiful, I love the way the sun's just coming up with the clouds like that. Look at the Dago that lives over here. I wonder who this Dago is, who lives here. This Dago is so damn arrogant, he has to post a freaking Italian flag. What the fuck? Look how arrogant this asshole is. Whose house is this guy? Oh, wait a minute. And he has to have an orange tree. Typical Dago. Oh, wait a minute, that's my house. Anyway, we'll give you a little shot. This is our little view of the city right there. Well, I'll probably be around 9 o'clock. Like last time, around 9:30, I'll start the live stream. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put up. Yesterday was all over the place. I was just switching around. I had Italy on there and everything like that, but I'll probably do if the train cam rail had a water drop on it, and I just don't want to get in trouble with that one. That one looks so cool. But I don't know, I'll figure something out, but it'll be up around 9 or 9:30. So thanks again, Kissy Cat and Blue. I really appreciate you guys' support on this. And Slot Sister too. And everybody, actually everybody. Thank you everybody for your support. Okay, let's flip this camera around. Now I got the tools there. I can see it. Last time it wasn't there. Okay, guys. Well, this is the end of the day. This is the end of our trip here. So I gotta get meat. I gotta get meatball. Oh, good Lord, I look like crap. The cat likes it. The cat likes it. This is the end of the day here, or the end of our morning live here. So I'll see you guys around 9:30. Thanks a lot for coming in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.